On a day when every new recruit is equal and uniform, Cha Eun-woo, with his flawless visuals, unintentionally stole the spotlight, leaving many parents unable to spot their own sons amid the sea of soldiers. A strange paradox in a world where celebrities are meant to leave their spotlight behind for military discipline, yet some lights can't be dimmed, not even with a shaved head. Opening, when Korea's national heartthrob can't switch off the spotlight. On July 28, at a South Korean military training center, hundreds of new recruits quietly lined up for enlistment. Amid this ordinary scene, something unusual happened. Every camera lens turned toward one man, Cha Eun-woo, ASTRO member, rising actor, and one of K-pop's most celebrated visuals. With a freshly shaved head and a simple white t-shirt, he did nothing to attract attention. And yet, somehow, his mere presence tilted the balance. Numerous parents later shared their frustrations. They couldn't find their sons among the crowd but had accidentally captured dozens of photos of Cha Eun-woo instead. Every time I raised my phone to take a picture, I saw someone else's son. That face was just too radiant, one parent remarked on a community forum. What began as an amusing anecdote revealed a deeper paradox. Can a celebrity ever truly disappear, even when they try? When celebrities can't blend in, even in the military. South Korea's military service has long been a rite of passage for young male celebrities, a place where they shed their glamorous personas and submit to the same rules and routines as everyone else. Heads are shaved, uniforms are the same, and fame is meant to be left at the gates. But Cha Eun-woo proved that some brands are too ingrained to hide. Despite the uniformity, he radiated presence, not just due to his looks, but because of a public image meticulously built over years. He isn't the first to draw such attention. Stars like Ji Chang-wook, Park Bo-gum, and Kang Daniel have also caused mild commotion on their enlistment days. But Cha Eun-woo's case is exceptional. He enlisted at the height of his career, having achieved simultaneous success in both music and acting. His shining appearance, ironically, became a nuisance, a term netizens jokingly use to describe someone so famous that their mere existence disrupts the norm. From idol to enlisted soldier, the journey of a model citizen. Cha Eun-woo, real name, Lee Dong-min, born in 1997, debuted with ASTRO in 2016. With features sculpted like a Greek statue, he quickly earned the title of face genius and became a household name in advertising and media. Yet he didn't stop at visuals. He expanded into acting, with roles in My Ideas Gangnam Beauty, True Beauty, Island, and most recently A Good Day to Be a Dog. His on-screen persona often mirrored his real-life image, disciplined, courteous, hard-working, the epitome of a model young man. Even the day before his enlistment, July 27, Cha Eun-woo connected with fans through a YouTube livestream, showing his new haircut and saying, "This is the shortest my hair has been since I was 2 or 3 years old. It feels surreal. I'll go and return safely. I wish you all good luck in everything you do." It was a heartfelt moment, revealing not just a performer but a person willing to share his vulnerability. The loneliness of fame amid the crowd. One might assume that so much attention would be comforting. Yet for celebrities like Cha Eun-woo, such visibility can be isolating. At his enlistment, he was accompanied by ASTRO members, fellow label mate Choi Yoo-jeong, and Moon Sua, sister of the late Moonbin. Despite their support, the mood was somber. Even in that crowd, Cha Eun-woo stood alone in a peculiar sense, admired, surrounded, yet slightly apart. Perhaps this is the hidden cost of fame, to always be seen, but not quite understood. Even moments meant to be private or personal, like military enlistment, become public property. His nuisance status, though coined with humor, speaks volumes about the impossibility of anonymity once someone becomes an icon. Conclusion: leaving the spotlight, but not the name Cha Eun-woo. Military service is where boys are shaped into men, a process of discipline, humility, and growth. For Cha Eun-woo, this chapter might also be an opportunity to step away from glamour and reconnect with his quieter self, Lee Dong-min, stripped of stage lights and perfection. But as his enlistment revealed, his aura remains unmistakable. Even when trying to blend in, he stands out, not because he seeks attention, but because he's become synonymous with grace, charm, and quiet excellence. It's no longer just about Cha Eun-woo the celebrity. It's about what he represents, the paradox of being a modern icon, someone whose effort to be ordinary only highlights how extraordinary he truly is. On July 28, a sea of young men in matching uniforms gathered quietly at a South Korean military training center, preparing to begin their mandatory service. Among them stood a man whose mere presence shattered the illusion of anonymity, Cha Eun-woo, idol, actor, and, inadvertently, the Nuisance trainee of the day. Despite arriving without fanfare and dressed in the same standard-issued attire as everyone else, Cha Eun-woo became the unexpected center of attention. His buzz cut did nothing to dull the glow of his famously handsome face, and soon, every lens, from reporters to parents' smartphones, was pointed squarely at him. Online communities quickly coined the moment, Cha Eun-woo being Cha Eun-woo. But behind the playful nickname lies a much deeper, more intriguing story: what happens when someone too famous, too perfect, enters a space designed to erase identity? When celebrity collides with uniformity. Military enlistment in South Korea is considered the great equalizer, a place where social status fades, heads are shaved, and everyone becomes just another name on a roll call. But Cha Eun-woo disrupted this norm just by showing up. Parents who came to document their son's enlistment soon found that the only face they could capture clearly was Cha Eun-woo's. Some even joked online, "I came to take a photo of my child, but all I have are high-definition portraits of Cha Eun-woo." His visuals were so striking they became a distraction, a nuisance, but only in the most ironic, affectionate sense. This moment presents a fascinating paradox. While many celebrities struggle to remain visible, Eunwoo faces the reverse problem. Even when he tries to disappear, he shines too brightly. More than just a pretty face. Labeled for years as a face genius, Cha Eun-woo, real name, Lee Dong-min, has often battled the misconception that his career rests solely on his looks. Since debuting with ASTRO in 2016, he has steadily built a dual career in music and acting, with standout roles in True Beauty, Island, and A Good Day to Be a Dog. His charm lies not just in appearance but in his professionalism, humility, and quiet dedication. Before his enlistment, Eunwoo held a YouTube live to show fans his short haircut and express his thoughts. "It's amazing that such a day has come for me," he said. "This is the shortest my hair has been since I was 2 or 3 years old. I'll go and come back safely. Please take care of yourselves too." It was a rare, unfiltered moment, and one that resonated with millions. The burden of being seen. What does it mean to live in a body that's constantly observed, analyzed, and idealized? For Eunwoo, enlistment was supposed to be a moment of stepping away from the public gaze. But even in one of the most private, human transitions of life, trading stardom for soldierhood, the spotlight lingered. Fellow ASTRO members and his agency mate Choi Yoo-jeong were present, offering support. Moon Sua, sister of the late Moonbin, also attended. It was a bittersweet scene of quiet goodbyes and loyal companionship. Yet all eyes remained on Eunwoo. Even in a simple white t-shirt, even with a buzz cut, he couldn't blend in. That is perhaps his greatest curse and his greatest gift.